What a fantastic time to come to you with our very special show, our Independence Day special show. So first of all, greetings to all you fellow citizens wherever in the world you are right now and are watching this show. And now I'm going to tell you why we call it a special show. First, we've set up two phones that are completely and totally special. I think each phone is a champion in its category, absolutely sets the benchmark in every which way. The first is the Samsung Note 20 Ultra, absolutely a benchmark phone. The second, the Asus Phone 3, the ROG 3 phone from Asus, absolutely the king, the god of all gaming phones in every which way. Then we have a very interesting interview with a person who's going to tell us a lot more about our current and our future, especially to do with the way fast charging is coming in. 125 watts of fast charging, phones that are charging in 20 minutes from 0 to 100%. We'll know a little bit about our future out there, and then our Independence Day special story, 5 apps that are making us very, very proud. All 5 apps are from India. Now let's start off with the story that I said is making all of us very, very proud. Look, apps are, I think, the leveler all over the world. To become a hardware giant in India, for a particular company to say that they will globally rule the world, may be a few years off. It will happen, I can give you a guarantee. There will be Indian companies that will rule the roost, and they will be device companies. But like I said, it will happen in a while. But in software, we are almost there. I'm going to show you 5 apps today that we believe could become global giants and absolutely and totally rule the world. All 5 are Indian.
India is a shining example of innovation. Over the last 73 years, the country has established itself as an example of technology leadership, be it through institutions like ISRO and Infosys or new age startups like Ola and Oyo. As we celebrate India's 74th anniversary, let's take a look at the top 5 made in India apps with potential global future. Zomato. First up, Zomato. If you like ordering in food, you've probably used the app. Started in 2008 by Dipender Goyal and Pankaj Chadha, the app has transformed the dining and food delivery business in India. You can browse menus, book a table, order food and even pay at a restaurant using the app thanks to the new contactless dining initiative launched during the pandemic. Zomato now operates in 24 countries, making it one of the biggest made in India apps worldwide. Paytm. As digital payments transform India's economy, Paytm has been at the forefront of the revolution. The app was started by Vijay Shekhar Sharma with an investment of $2 million and is now valued at over $10 billion. Paytm's push towards QR code-based payments have played a key role in making digital payments a reality in India, and with 7 million retail partners already, it is one of the largest digital payment companies in the world. Oyo Rooms. Founded by Ritesh Agarwal in 2013, Oyo Rooms revolutionized the concept of budget accommodations in India. By using a digital-first approach, the company made it easy to shortlist and select verified hotel listings so that you're guaranteed quality and service. The company operated in over 500 cities in India, but that's not it. Evaluated at $10 billion, Oyo has since expanded to international markets like Malaysia, UAE, Brazil, United States, and more. Oyo now claims to be the second largest hotel chain in China. The ongoing pandemic has left everyone with a lot of time on their hands, and Ludo King has been the answer. Developed by the Indian studio Game Shun, the app was launched in 2016 and lets you play locally as well as with friends around the world, making it the perfect way to connect with friends and family. The app has crossed 400 million downloads globally and enjoys between 40 to 50 million active users daily, making it the most popular made in India game. JioMeet. While Jio helped make 4G a reality for large parts of the country, it has fast been expanding into the apps and services industries as well. JioMeet was launched earlier this year to take on video chat competitors like Zoom and Google Meet. Unlike the competition, there is no limit on the duration of calls and it can include up to 100 users. Since its launch in July, the company has already managed more than 5 million downloads. While it is early days still, JioMeet's excellent feature set and the company's aggressive growth strategies means that the video conferencing platform could be bringing the heat to international competition.
And now we're going to start off with our first impressions of this, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. This is a great phone. The first impressions I'm already giving you is that this is a benchmark phone in every which way. But you know what I'm really surprised about, and I want to talk about this to you and to Samsung, is what did they do with the normal Note 20? I mean, why did they make that phone so non-premium? I mean, plastic body, specs are very, very low. Everything feels kind of like, oh, listen, we don't really care about this phone anymore. And this is the only Note now left to buy in the future. I think this is a bit of a mistake. But having said that, I think we'll eventually understand Samsung must be having some kind of a strategy in mind. Maybe it'll get priced much, much lower, discounted much, much lower. But this is a phone that is 1 lakh plus and in every which way totally and absolutely deserves to be. So in terms of the body, brilliant, very, very well made. Form factor is very nice, minimalistic yet very clean. There's a big bump that has the camera in it. Yes, it does feel that, you know, it is a little delicate and does jut out a lot, but still part of the design aesthetics that I can live with. Absolutely fantastic screen, fantastic processor inside, though of course once again India has not got Snapdragon, they've got the Exynos, so once again we have to live with it. But then the magic wand, the S Pen, that literally and absolutely dominates. It's become so much better. The latency is now at an insanely low level. So everything on this phone has dramatically improved. Let's take a look. This is our first impression.
Big, bold and beautiful. If there's one phone that defines these three words perfectly, it's the Samsung Note 20 Ultra 5G. It is ultra in every way, be it looks, power, optics, and it even comes with the S Pen. Samsung has gone all out with the Note 20 Ultra 5G. The design is fresh and beautiful with clean cuts. We have got our hands on the Mystic Bronze color, which in our opinion is stunning and looks better in real life than it does on camera. It is large, so some of us in the team didn't find it comfortable to use. The camera island at the back protrudes a bit, making it top heavy. The Ultra doesn't have the strongest Corning Gorilla Glass layer on the top, and next week in our review we will do a drop test for this device. The Note 20 Ultra 5G of course comes with the S Pen. However, it has found itself a new position. It's housed in the bottom left, unlike on the bottom right as we have seen on the previous models. The S Pen now has a latency of 26 milliseconds. There is also a Microsoft Stylus integration to let you convert your handwritten notes into a Word or PowerPoint file. In our first impression, the S Pen works smoothly. The phone is quick with the Exynos 990. We could easily switch between the apps, watch content and play games without any lags. But yeah, more on this in our detailed review. The Note 20 Ultra has a 6.9-inch WQHD display with up to 120Hz refresh rate. The display is gorgeous with bright and vivid colors. It's one of the best things about the phone. In optics, the Note 20 Ultra features a triple rear camera setup with 108-megapixel main sensor and support for 50x zoom. The battery is decent, but we wish Samsung had given us super fast charging support for this beast. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G is priced over a lakh at 1,04,999 rupees in India. While we will review the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra next week on Cell Guru, our initial impressions have got us intrigued about this device. It is the best that Samsung has to offer, but it is too big for every pocket thanks to its size and price. Should you buy the Note 20 Ultra 5G? Who is it right for? We answer everything next week on our show.
And now for a phone that I have to say, every time Asus comes up with their next ROG phone, I always and totally have to say it. It is absolutely the best in its category. But this time I'm going to say something a little bit different. The Asus ROG 3 is the best in the gaming category, but it should also be now a phone that everyone who's not a gamer should also start thinking. First of all, they are brilliantly priced. This is the world's fastest phone in performance and so much more. I mean, it is absolutely a blazing rocket. And look at the price point you get it at. I totally and absolutely feel and believe that this is a phone every one of you should be looking at. If you're a gamer, I don't know why you haven't still bought it. If you're a non-gamer and you want a high performance phone that looks like $1 million, that feels and performs like $1 million, that absolutely has all the things that you really want, and in a phone that you want for the future, this phone has it all. Here's our detailed review of the Asus ROG 3.
Mobile gaming is serious business and you need the equipment to back it up. If you want to level up your game in PUBG or Call of Duty, Asus has the answer for you. The spec sheet is packed and so is the gamer-focused design. But is the Asus ROG 3 the gaming phone to get? We find out in our review of the Asus ROG 3. The Asus ROG 3's design should appeal to the gamers and anyone who likes to show off the power of their phone. The Asus ROG 3 goes all out on the gamer aesthetic with an RGB logo at the back and design elements that scream power. There's even an open vent to help cool down the phone. Unfortunately, that means the ROG 3 is not waterproof. To appeal to gamers who don't want to put down their phone even for a second, the ROG 3 has not one but two USB ports. There's one at the bottom as usual, but the phone even has a dual socket port on the left side of the phone. This lets you plug in a charging cable without getting in the way of your hands as you play your favorite game. In addition, you can attach accessories like a cooling fan to stop the phone from overheating. In fact, the cooling fan even includes a 3.5mm jack so you can plug in your favorite pair of headphones. A standout feature of the ROG 3 is the 6.59-inch Full HD Plus 144Hz display. Yes, you heard that right, the display looks fantastic and interface elements flow silky smooth. While not many games support such a high refresh rate, this is the highest refresh rate display you can get on a smartphone, and everything from games to the interface flows silky smooth. You really have to see it to believe it, but that's not it. The Asus ROG 3 even has innovative air triggers to up your gaming quotient. The ultrasonic air triggers can be used as buttons in a wide range of games, so next time you are playing your favorite shooting game, you can simply tap the phone to zoom in and take a shot. No need to lift your thumbs. Of course, to back that up, you need a fast processor, and the ROG 3 has the fastest yet from Qualcomm, the Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset. We have got the 8GB RAM variant for review with 128GB storage. The phone has more than sufficient power to run the latest games at the highest settings, with performance never being an issue. To make sure there's enough juice for all-day gaming, the ROG 3 ships with a 6000 mAh battery. On the software side of things, Asus has once again added a whole bunch of gaming features that let you tweak the performance. Using the X mode, you can improve the performance even further and change things like the clock speed of the processor, which is unheard of. Of course, there are themes too if you want a completely matched look across the design of the hardware. Gaming phones don't usually have great cameras, but Asus has done well here. The primary camera has a 64-megapixel sensor that takes nicely detailed images with great dynamic range. The 13-megapixel ultra-wide camera too takes good-looking shots. However, the macro lens did not wow us. Finally, the 24-megapixel front-facing camera is capable of capturing high-quality images, showing your victory face after winning a round in your favorite game. The Asus ROG 3 is priced at 49,999 rupees for the 8GB RAM and 128GB storage version, while the 12GB RAM and 256GB storage variant is priced at 57,999 rupees. The phone competes against the OnePlus 8 Pro that packs similar specifications. But if gaming is a priority for you, the air triggers, fast Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset, and the overall design of the phone should make the Asus ROG 3 the phone of choice for you.
Let's take a quick break right now on the show. When we come back, lots more happening on the Cell Guru Show. And now let's do something very interesting. We are all very, very dazzled by future technology, right? And I think one technology which is dazzling us right now in the current and in the future is fast charging. It's changed our lives. I mean, plug it in 15-20 minutes, you're good for the entire day. And one company that is leading the charge with innovation is Oppo. So I spoke to Tasleem Arif, the R&D head for Oppo here, the vice president for all the R&D, to really talk about the future of charging and fast charging especially. So let's get started with that. Thank you, Tasleem, for joining us. Wonderful to meet you and very excited to talk to you about this particular subject. So Tasleem, बताइए, how important is fast charging for the consumer in India?
As a Oppo, we aim to provide the best and most developed technology for our consumer. And as you know, in the recent CMR survey, which it shows that the main thing, the user which they need is the power battery. And for this one, when they had done the survey, and we found that if you go to for the premium segment, anyone who is giving the best battery experience devices, they are the one users. They are more towards that brand. So in keeping all these facts in mind, our focus has largely remained along offering consumer satisfaction with the battery life, and we have been ranked in highest in providing the same by the CMR.
So Tasleem, tell me, we have had some form of fast charging. First we had done normal charging, you had to put it overnight, subah jaake phone charge ho jata tha. Then we came to some form of fast charging, and now we've got things like Super VOOC 2.0, 65 watt fast charging. How is it completely and totally different from previous generations?
As you say, the battery technology is improving from time to time. Today is the 5G, and the way the video users are consuming the video data and all. So definitely we need to keep upgrading that. So with the time is keep improving it. And India, from the India ND, we are almost 500 resource in that. And majorly we contribute here for the Indian localization solution, where we try to build the software which is more near to the Indian consumer.
And now, Tasleem, I think the one question that I've been wanting to ask, and I'm really glad that you've been able to join me, I want to talk about the 125 watt fast charging. So we know your 65 watt, we know Super VOOC 2.0, all these are dazzling kind of technologies and innovations and inventions. Tell me a little bit more about this, and tell me a little bit more about the 125 watt fast charging. That is a game changer for Oppo.
See, VOOC flex charging has freed us from worrying about the charging these days. But as they enter in the 5G era, such concerns are re-emerged. In the 5G era, due to high battery consumption and richer app uses, battery life and charging speed, they have become more important than ever. Now we have Super VOOC 2.0, which is the fastest commercialized charging technology with high charging efficiency and high discharge efficiency. Along with this, we have also introduced 125 watt flash charge technology, which sets a new charging speed record for the mobile phones. In only 5 minutes, the 125 watt flash charge can charge a mobile phone of 4,000 mAh battery up to 41% and to 100% in just 20 minutes. Leading the industry-wide charging technology revolution, the 125 watt flash charge fully conforms with the Oppo strengthened security and safety standards, delivering an enhanced charging experience.
So Tasleem, one of the things that we are seeing that is really fantastic from Oppo is that they're making a lot of investments into India, really getting India ready for the next 3 or 4 years. Huge investments, huge money has been invested in. I want you to tell me a little bit more about this investment, and what do you really feel will come out of this for the Indian consumer?
We have been continuously working to strengthen our commitment to Make in India, and working towards building an India for India. So building in India for India, and we have invested approx 2,200 crore in the Greater Noida manufacturing facility and approx 30 to 40 crores in the R&D facility. With the help of customer, we have been able to grow significantly in India, and I'm working towards bringing path-breaking innovation to the country's source time and again. We are making India, but looking to export to South Asia, Middle East, and Africa market, making India a global export hub. All of our products are manufactured in India, are for the Indian consumer, basis of their changing needs and demand, with 80% of the products being sourced locally.
Tasleem, this is great for smartphones, great for the kind of products we're using, but will this remain, this fast charging and this level of fast charging, will it remain just in smartphones, or will it come in other smart devices also from Oppo?
For that, I think you just need to wait for some more time.
Okay.
But having said that, alongside Reno 4 Pro, we are expanding our product portfolio of connected ecosystem with the launch of the Oppo Watch, which comes with all new watch VOOC flash charging technology and dual curve display.
Thank you, Tasleem. Thank you for speaking with us. Wonderful. And we hope you join us again, because we'd love to know a lot more about the future.
Thanks, Ajay.
That then was the Cell Guru show for this week, but now I'm going to tell you something about the future. And the future is that our future Cell Guru show next week has me doing a drop test of this, the Note 20 Ultra, world's first phone with Corning Gorilla Glass Victus. I'm going to actually test it out. I mean, I've got to do it, right?